Nice, very nice. But Rafa, he's just eating it tonight. Right now, he's actually at the bottom of his team with 5 frags, 20 deaths. Actually, this kind of parallels what we saw with the whole EG and DFM final for the NGL final, where it was actually Dehang at the bottom of his own tier. So Siberia, I don't know, maybe it's leaving these two guys a little cold, but right now Rafa just not performing. Now, to be fair, quite a lot of those frags have come from, you know, KGB and his quad shoddy. So that's skewing the results a little bit.
Well, you know, step one, I think, for Bang is to get that quad. They have to take that away from KGB.
Or at least show up for it. At least do damage on it.
Yeah. Because it's kicking their ass left, right, and center at the moment. So, yeah. So, and, like, let's just call that out really quickly. Now, do you see how KGB spams a lot? Like, he doesn't know if someone's up there, but it just makes sense. Just probably based on what he heard over vent. There was no one there.
Okay, I've been wondering why the camera's been on KGB so much. This is why. He hasn't died yet.
Yeah.
At all. Look at this. 28 zip. And finally, just like we were hoping to see, we finally see an attack at quad, but it's only 2 guys left.
There we go.
KGB's actually going to die on it. Rafa gets the grab. He's only at 28 health. He's going to get railed off, but that at least kept KGB from rolling all over it, and Fleischer's gonna take the quad and go, hey, okay, we're keeping this the fuck away from you.
Not so much. They've handed it back to KGB as he's a mega health, red armored motherfucker as he pulls down Rafa. Rafa's like, didn't I kill you? Oh shit, there's frag number 3. That's Rafa ×2. Nice railgun positioning, and that's actually a really critical rail. And there's another one. Jones getting it done, and KGB is almost dead. Jones not able to do it. KGB survives, 17 health. Now up to 42. And oh, look, there's a yellow armor. Now, this is actually, he can get away with this. He's got over 90 health. So, just looking for a time to move. And oh, he doesn't quite get the teleporter in time. We're going to go back over to, nope, not even worth it to get over to KGB. He's dead. Rafa.
No armor, but he's got the health. Don't get hung up by his own teammates. He needs the teammates to actually be clearing the path for him. He's over top. He's over mid. He's
nice LT.
Base, but
it's Jones with the save. And he will be able to get this cap. Will he be able to get this cap, actually? Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
3-1, making it more of an interesting game as Bang with a fantastic boom. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Just sounds.
Keep going.
Bang crash.
Just keep going.
Something. I was trying to think of like something interesting, but Bang. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, there's not a lot you could go with that.
Yeah. Maybe we could add our own. Bang goes the dynamite. Maybe no. No good.
No. Sorry.
Okay. Quad is in 5.
Dynamite doesn't tend to go bang.
So that's the important thing.
And here goes Mr.
Big shot. Look at this.
And finally we're seeing a fight.
Fleischer's
Fleischer's got the grab.
Love it.
And he is looking for his own claim to fame here. Getting into the map, and oh my god, there's 2 LGs, but Isolor is going to be able to pick it up with 6 health. 6 health he was able to pick that up with. And now heading back over here, no armor for him, and actually Mega's not up either. And he's a whole 18 seconds away from red, going and Ven going, shit, where's the red? Well, we didn't know you were going to have the quad, so he's rushing forward with 31 health, saying, okay, I got to do something with it. So far, so good, though. He's able to do some damage over there at the entrance of the base and get a couple frags off. So not so bad there, but we're almost halfway through. Oh my god, Fleischer with the nail gun in the library.
Yeah, Fleischer just tacked him to the wall there. That was pretty awesome. Oh, look at the rocket, though, from Jones to get Fleischer down and out. 3-1, folks. We're about to pass this halfway point, and I'm liking the fact that Bang finally put together a cap. Jones trying to do a little sneaky with his strafe jumping. Fails twice. That's okay. There is going to be yellow armor for him, though. So let's just talk about Jones, you know, basically the man on D tonight for the red team. That is, I think, a change of pace for him. He's, I think, more comfortable being these maybe secondary D who gets to have fun with railguns all night. But even in this kind of pulling him out of his comfort zone, and we're seeing Jones just be really strong. I mean, he's sitting at well, actually, an upside-down KD, which is never good when you've got KGB, who's got, holy fuck, 40-4 is his kill death? Whatever, dude. Vin Diesel making a run, trying to get this flag home. No one is around here. And look at this. It's just Nos with only 64 health. The carrier might be able to kill the other carrier.
No, that's
look
my
at
mega.
this.
No, that's my mega.
Oh my god. Can Vin survive? It looks like there is no spoon. KGB is going to be able to get the return. Jones now looking for the, well, he's got an easy quad, but he doesn't have any armor. Ooh, and his armor isn't there. Blue armor is up. That's pretty funny. In fact, it's probably going to be taken right when he gets there. That's hilarious. Blue-red armor's been up forever. SDA on the way out. Rocket jumps up, and that gets him clear of the LG that was on his ass. And look at this rocket jump play. He gets to get it railed off. And there's the return. And this time it's Fleischer trying to get across center. He's got help. And it's going to be Jones trying to hold down the fort. He's got to get through too. And oh, I think the path is clear. And unfortunately, that spells 4-1 for DFM as Fleischer gets the return. And cap, I should say.
Alright, so KGB once again, taking a quick look at his KDR just because it makes me hard. 43-4, holy shit. But he's going to be heading out of here. We've got a whole nother minute to quad, but there's a good stack of red armor. And actually, you know, we can't give KGB all the credit for this because, you know, they are making sure that most of the time quad is ready and available for him, and they're making sure to hand off enough red armor, enough mega, so that he can be the one steamrolling with that shoddy when the time comes. So all of it comes down to the setup, but he's getting that setup, and he can't do that without the rest of his team, of course. But now we're seeing an attack here from Rafa. KGB's stack might be burned off a little bit, and actually there's still enough time so that KGB can pick up enough stack and be ready, rearing to go for the next quad.
Yeah, which is exactly what he's doing. He's stacking them now. We're going to go take a look at other players quickly before this quad damage spawns. Jones sitting with Mega and 72 health, and looks like he is pressing out to be that... of course, with the quad coming up, it's the place to be. Fleischer with a nail gun, able to kill off Vin Diesel. Now, this is really important because whenever you get the flag like this, it makes the quad grab pretty easy. Yeah, there it is. KGB has the quad. And he did lose his armor, though, and he gets railed off immediately. But he turns around and just frags Ice Lore. Jones turns around with his... Oh, my goodness. Now it's Nos is starting to have fun with this quad. Flag grabbed, flag dropped. Nos with quad, he's the person to watch. And he's like, hi, Ice Lore. Oh, you son of a bitch, he hit me with a pretty good rocket. And down to 1 health, and down he goes. Ice Lore, fresh spawn, get a quad of his own. I don't think that's the first time Ice Lore's seen quad all night, as he's building a position where he doesn't really have a chance to get it too often. Fleischer, with 2 great rockets, will stuff Ice Lore back into his hole. And steal a red. That's a critical play.
Icelore's gonna get taken down, but gets I'm sorry, he was actually taken down to 59 health before that. Red armor coming up in a good 15 seconds. Icelore's gonna be here for a while. Don't pull a Fleischer, dude. Don't do it. But it's gonna be Nos coming in for the attack, getting it. And Justin, oh my god, but here comes Rafa, and he's gonna end up being the one grabbing red armor unless this attack from Fleischer just takes him down. But no, Icelore's gonna come back for his own red. 50 seconds to quad, but we're nearing the last quarter of this match, and they've got 3 whole flag caps to make up, and we see Rafa just with 40 health going in the most direct, most obvious route, ending up getting LG'd off. He got a bit of damage off before he died, but really, I'm wondering what Rafa's bringing to the table here on Siberia.
Yeah, I'm a little puzzled. We've seen some weird things by Rafa throughout the course of the night. Funky strafe jumping, I would say. I mean, as far as I know, Rafa's been playing a ton, so I'm not quite sure. You know, it's not fair to say that he's rusty. Nice opening plasma. Rafa's doing this. He started this run with literally 1 health, and he's doing it with 26 because
wow,
that's how the cool guys do it. Oops, except for when they run into Fleischer. Whoops.
But Nos grabbed a quad, and he was sitting there for like a good 8 seconds go, huh, I'm the only one in mid, and I have been the only one in mid for like the past half minute. So Rafa's going to get the dregs of that quad, but really, I can't blame Nos for just standing there and going, wait, really? There's nobody else here? Most important item on the map.
Is there no one else?